have a 10-month-old who's growing up thinking it's completely normal to speak to the light bulbs in the house. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, and we're going to show you in today's video how we use Google Home for family organization and how we get the most out of it.
If you're new here, we do experiments, tutorials, and practical discussions on how to live a tidy life with young kids. So hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll get notifications whenever we release new content.
We've got a bunch of smart devices in our home, including a Google Home in our living room and a Google Mini upstairs. And then we've got another Google Mini on the way to be used in the kitchen. Then we've got light bulbs and the TV and a bunch of other smart devices that link up with the Google devices. And the purpose of today's video is to show you how we use Google Home for family organization and to keep things just generally less crazy than they otherwise would be.
One of the really appealing features about the Google Home is the shopping list. Here we can have a joint shopping list, Ben and I, so that whenever we run out of something, either one of us can add it to the shopping list simply by saying, "Hey Google, add to shopping list."
Just waiting for
Yeah, me too.
to pick up on that.
I didn't pick up on it. That's why I was like, uh-oh, it's gonna interrupt us.
We don't use this as our primary shopping list, but it is really neat if I notice that we're running out of toilet paper that I can just add it to the shopping list and then you can see it when you're at the store or vice versa.
Okay, Google. Add shampoo to shopping list.
Okay, I added shampoo.
Shopping list.
You have 4 things on that list.
If you want to use this feature, then you have to make sure that you and anybody else in the household that actually wants to add items to the shopping list as well, that you have the Google Home application on your phone. Once you've created a shopping list and you've started adding items, then you can share the shopping list with those other individuals in your household. You do that by selecting the shopping list in the Google Home application and then clicking the share icon in the top right corner. Once you've shared the shopping list with the other members of your household, you all need to make sure that your shopping list is the primary shopping list for each individual user. Once you finish that setup, anytime anybody adds an item to the shopping list, Google will basically pull it into that communal family shopping list.
Another feature we like a lot is Google Calendar. So we use the Google Calendar a lot. We actually made a video about how to use Google Calendar for families, so check that one out afterwards. But what basically this does is if the kids come in and they have an event for school and they tell me while I'm cooking, then I can just add it to the calendar using my voice instead of having to wash my hands and get my phone out and all that.
Mom, I got a birthday invitation.
Oh, great, can you see? Okay, Google, add to calendar.
What's the title of the event?
Peter's birthday party,
All right, when is the event?
the 18th of July.
At what time?
That's 6:30.
All right, Peter's birthday party on July 18th at 6:30 p.m. Do you want to save that?
Yes.
Sure, it's on your calendar.
It's also really handy to be able to ask what's on the agenda for today.
Okay, Google, what's on my agenda today?
There are 6 entries for today. Here are the first 3. At 8:15 a.m., you have work from home.
Something I use every day is the weather feature. Right now, when it's changing from spring to summer, I never know what kind of clothes the kids need to wear when they go to school. So I always ask Google in the morning what the weather will be today.
Hey Google, what's the weather like today?
And then it'll tell me it'll be rain or sun or it'll be warm or cold.
Currently it's 23 and sunny. Today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecast high of 23 and a low of 16.
So this is really handy when I need to figure out what clothes the kids need to wear.
Yeah, since we started doing this, we've not once sent our kids to school wearing swim trunks in minus 20-degree weather. That got us some funny looks from the other parents. Just kidding, that never happened.
No.
What I really like about the Google Home devices is the fact that you can set alarms and set them as music alarms for getting up in the morning. So, pick your favorite song and set that as a music alarm, and then you have at least 3 months before you get sick and tired of that song and never want to hear it again. But during that time, at least you're waking up to your favorite song every morning.
Hey Google, set a music alarm for tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Okay, and what would you like me to play?
I'm a gummy bear.
Okay, I'll play the song I'm a Gummy Bear, the Gummy Bear song, for tomorrow at 6:30 a.m.
We also use timers a lot, especially when Amelia doesn't want to eat her vegetables. We can put a timer and say, okay, you got 3 minutes to finish that vegetable. And then she'll do it.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not like we just use the timers to force feed vegetables to our kids. No, we use it a lot for like exercises, for cooking,
Yeah.
for screen time for the kids. If we want the kids to only have 20 minutes with the iPad or watching cartoons, then it's quite handy. And actually, one other feature that we also use a lot is either broadcasting to the kids. If we're upstairs, then we can broadcast downstairs.
Okay, Google, broadcast.
What's the message?
Okay, kids, time to turn off the TV in 5 minutes.
Okay, broadcasting now.
Okay, kids, time to turn off the TV in 5 minutes.
Okay.
So that's quite handy.
And if that doesn't work, then we can even turn off the TV from upstairs.
Yeah, then they usually get the message.
Okay, Google, turn off the TV.
A few months ago, Google also added into the Home app the ability to string together different features in what they call routines. So you can have a routine for when you get up in the morning, you can have an evening routine, you can have a I'm going home from work now routine. And what you can do is customize each routine to fit your needs. So if you want to get an overview of what's on your calendar for the day, followed by a weather report, followed by some music that you've linked up to your Spotify account in the mornings when you get up, then you can do that. Likewise, if you want to know how bad the traffic is on your way home from work, then you can do that basically by using your mobile device as your Google Home speaker. The way you set this up is going to the Home app and selecting Routines. Then you click Manage Routines and select which routine you want to edit. Once you're there, you can select all the different options for what you want your Google device to do before diving into your favorite music, the news, or your favorite podcast. Click Save and you're good to go.
Do you have a smart speaker like the Google Home or any of the other smart speakers? What do you use it for? Let us know in the comments below. And also, while you're at it, give us a like if you like the video. See you next week. Never mind.
Alright, today at 6 p.m. Do you want to save that?
No. Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
My part.
Sure, a good today at 8 p.m. Do you want to save that?
What you can do is customize each
Routine.